What's going on YouTube? So we got some more Dragoborne effects revealed. We got 3 new cards. Each of these are going to be promotional cards inserted in the trial decks that will be available on August 4th. So without wasting any time, let's get into this. So the first one, as you can see on the screen, is Alluring Temptress. She's another black card, cost 4 to play. She has 3 attack and 3 endurance, and she does have a new keyword as her ability, and that is Deadly. So that effect reads, when this creature deals damage to a creature, destroy that creature. So since she has 3 attack, if she would attack a creature that has 4 or more endurance, she could destroy them right away. And that goes hand in hand with her second ability, which is when she is Dragocrossed with a red dice. It's when this creature destroys a creature in battle, draw a card. So you're pretty much guaranteed to draw at least one card if she on the turn that she summoned, but anything past that, she could get destroyed. So you're at least guaranteed a +1 with her. So I do kind of like that. I just wish she would have had a little bit more attack for being a 4-drop, but it's still a pretty nice ability. I could see some use for her. It looks like red-black is going to be a pretty decent deck, at least early on. Still excited to see what other effects come out. So moving on to the next one, we got Merchant of Scrolls. Merchant of Scrolls. He is a 2-drop blue card, and he has 2 attack, 2 endurance, which I think is pretty fair for a 2-drop. And he has 1 ability, which is when this creature attacks, discard a card and draw a card. Then if you discard a spell, and if this creature is Dragocrossed with a yellow dice, draw a card. So he lets you cycle through if you have a big monster early on and you want to get rid of it, you can easily do so with him and it'll replace itself. So I do like his effect. And then if you discard a spell, you get to draw an extra card, provided he's Dragocrossed. So I like that as well. It lets you go a little bit further into your deck. And early on in the game, that'll let you draw your better cards. So I could see a lot of use for him, but you do need to be playing yellow with him. So I do see a lot of synergy with yellow, green, and blue. And I feel like that's going to be a really good deck. I feel like it's pretty much going to be red and black as one deck, and then green, yellow, blue as a second deck. And we'll move on to the next card, which is Aldine, Verdant Protector. And as you can see, she's a green card. She costs 3 to summon, and then she has 3 attack, 3 endurance. So I do think she's pretty well balanced. She has 2 effects. The first one, when this creature is summoned, you may choose one of your barriers and move it to another fort. So again, if we haven't had any confirmation that you can only have 2 barriers per fort, you'd be able to move them around and get 3 to 4 barriers per fort, provided how many copies of her you have in your hand. So we could play really defensively and just focus on one of your forts. And then her second ability is when this creature is Dragocrossed with the blue dice, choose 2 opposing dice and exchange their values. So I do like that effect. I'm glad we're seeing some cards that can change your opponent's dice values. So it lets you really go on the offensive with her, especially if they're hiding behind, have a lot of creatures hiding behind like a 1, ready to block, and they have nothing behind a 6. You can switch those 2 values and start going for the fort that had the 6 but now has 1, and easily break that through that fort. So those are the 3 new cards. They're all going to be promotional cards that are in the trial decks. So I believe they also said there's a chance that you can get these cards in a holo version. So I think that'll be pretty neat to see. I'm curious to see how they're going to do the holo versions. Whether it's going to be like Magic or if it's going to be something like Yu-Gi-Oh, like how the shine is. But I'm really excited for this game and can't wait for it to come out. So let me know down below what card you're most excited to see the effect for based on the artwork that was revealed. And thanks for watching.